rummaging in his old steamer trunk again. He must be feeling nostalgic. Yeah, when he wants to do that, he tells Uncle Donald to air out the greenbacks in this mound of the bin to make an excuse for him to dig up that trunk. Ha ha!
I don't get it. Why is he so fascinated by that dusty truck of junk when you have so many real treasures in this bin to admire?
Just because something has monetary value doesn't mean it's among someone's favorite possessions.
Whatever criterion can that old master have? How's about it, Uncle Scrooge? What's your most cherished possession? That's big for you, yeah?
No, I know what it is. It's the #1 dime, right, Uncle Scrooge? I say it's the item that represents the moment when years of prospecting paid off. The goose egg nugget. Maybe it's something that represents his proud Scottish heritage, like Castle McDuck.
Fully. How can you compare this whole bin to a measuring dime or a single nugget?
Because the history behind some small souvenir might go far beyond a dollar value.
You're talking about somebody else's photo, not ours.
Take the goose egg nugget, for example. Uncle Scrooge never sold it. Obviously, it means more than money to him. Sure, remember the story he once told us about the time it was stolen from him and how hard he fought to get it back? Yeah, right after he first found it, back in the days of the Yukon Gold Rush. He took the nugget into a honky-tonk called the Blackjack Ballroom, just to show it off to all the other prospectors who'd ridiculed him so much. There was a dance hall girl who admired the nugget even more than the miners. Glittering Goldie, the star of the North. Yeah, she invited Uncle Scrooge for a cup of coffee. And for some reason, he was actually trusting that day.
For some reason?
The next thing he knew, he woke up in a snowdrift 6 miles from town. He'd been trucked and rolled. But he sure was not gonna let anyone steal the goose egg nugget that easily.
Weaklings and cowards have 10 seconds to clear out!
He knew the whole gang at the Blackjack was in on the theft. After dealing with the hired thugs, Uncle Scrooge cornered the real thief, Glittering Goldie. He not only got the goose egg nugget back, he also took Goldie back to his claim in White Agony Valley to teach her how hard miners work for the gold she stole from them. He made her help mine gold for a whole month.
Getting that nugget back was easier for Uncle Scrooge. Why would you make it so precious to him?
You never know. Besides, there's one part of that story he never told us. Yeah. Just what happened during that month on White Agony Creek, Uncle Scrooge?
Hell, you're too young to... No, I mean, Uncle Scrooge is too busy to tell you his tall tales.
But he's just sitting there. What did we do?
Never mind. You best run to your home and read some of your awful comic books or watch TV or something. Scram!
But what's done is done. An innocent question has released the irresistible flow of a stream of consciousness. Scrooge is leaving modern-day Duckburg, his memories crossing time and space, back to the Yukon Territory, the spring of '97, the world's final frontier, the last grand adventure of modern history, back to his days in the land of the midnight sun, in those remote and nameless mountains of rugged beauty and utter solitude. The land of forests where silence has lease, a stillness that fills you with peace, a universal hush that...
How much further is it to your gold claim? We've been walking for hours!
It's not easy, is it? And consider all the equipment and tools we miners must carry on our backs to be able to dig for that gold you steal. And there's constant dangers. Look, the spring thaw is creating an ice jam on the Klondike River. It'll give way in a few weeks, and woe to any sourdough foolish enough to be caught crossing over it. Then there's the ice cave through Moose Neck Glacier. So perilous that no prospectors dare set foot inside.
Do I look like I care? Why tell me?
Because that cave is the route to White Agony Valley, my claim. That's why no one else mines there. They fear the glacier monster who guards the cave.
No glacier monster could be as bad as the saloon full of rowdy sourdoughs I handle every Saturday night. If we're going in, let's go! Come on!
She has grit, all right, but she'll faint dead away when she sees the monster.
What in the name of glory?
Don't worry, it's long gone. That fuzzy elephant seems to have crawled in here to die after some Ice Age hunt 10,000 years ago. He's the glacier monster who keeps claim jumpers and other Argonauts from entering White Agony Valley. I bet you don't have anything as big and hairy as him in your saloon on Saturday nights.
Well, there was a big Swede from Malmo one time who... But never mind!
And I'll take that derringer. Why didn't you use it on me?
I was waiting for the first time you turned your back, you lucky skunk! Ha! Why would I ruin this chance to learn the secret location of the McDuck claim and get that goose egg nugget back? Why else would I let this fool take me to a shack up in the mountains?
Okay, let's get on with it. Between the legs.
I beg your pardon?
The way to White Agony Valley is between the mammoth's legs. Get going. Welcome to White Agony Valley.
Oh! It's beautiful! I've never seen a lovelier valley in all my years in the Yukon. With a name like White Agony, I was expecting a place as miserable and wretched as you.
The spring thaw is just beginning. This is the most wonderful time of the whole year in every wilderness on earth.
And just how would you know that, Mr. Soul of the Poet?
I've lived in quite a few of them. Far, far from home.
Look out! Grizzly bear!
Move along, buddy. This gal's with me.
That bear ran like a scared kitten. You're a heartless killer like the rest of your kind.
I never touch 'em. They just know I'm too tough to chew. I guess I had to grow up tough. I've travelled the world since I was 13 years old. My family needs money to pay taxes, and it was up to me as last of the clan McDuck to save our ancestral home. There's my diggings and my cabin. It's getting late and tomorrow we start early, so I'll give you the master suite.
One big dirty room. Cozy. And where will you sleep, cowboy?
I'll sleep in the woodbin, but not before I slip out the fill hatch and pile some tin cans against the cabin door so you can't sneak out. And the window is locked on the outside, so...
So I guess I'll stay a spell, miner. At least until I see where you stashed that nugget.
Get some shut-eye. Good night.
A strongbox hidden in the firewood. Aha! And the deed to his claim will be in the strongbox too. I'll get the nugget and the rest of the gold in this whole valley. Good night, glittering Goldie Dawson. Soon you'll be glittering in London and Paris. Just as soon as you rob that stupid miner of everything he's worked for. Since he left his home when he was only 13.
The springtime dawn comes early so near to the Arctic Circle.
Rise and shine! Time for breakfast!
You didn't mention that there was no mattress on the bed.
You think miners can tote comfy feather mattresses up into the mountains? Here, eat hearty.
You call this garbage breakfast?
Nope, I call it breakfast, lunch and dinner. Beans and sourdough bread. You'll get used to it. It washes down good with some coffee. Say when.
win. Strong, eh?
Don't worry, it's not as strong as the last cup of coffee I had.
Look, there's more game in this valley than I've ever seen. Why don't you shoot some decent food?
I have an agreement with the animals here. They don't eat me and I don't eat them. Besides, isn't it nice to see animals that never learn to fear man? Guns and sportsmen have never entered my valley.
Smelly creatures.
Speaking of smelly creatures, here.
Oh, what's this awful goop?
You city folks don't know how bad the mosquitoes are in the backwoods. That's my own insect repellent mix. I get it from the beavers.
Beavers? How?
You really don't want to know.
Ugh, I am not wearing that.
Suit yourself. But it's time to get to work.
We can't work today. Look at that rain cloud.
That's no rain cloud. That's a small swarm of a...
Perhaps I will take a tad more repellent.
Good thing you already had some on this hand so I could find it.
Soon.
Here, take this bucket and get busy.
Picking up nuggets? Whereabouts?
Ha! Just what I figured. You think we miners just find gold nuggets scattered on the ground? Even a buried nugget is a rare find. Most Yukon gold is black dust, 10 yards under the permafrost in ancient creek beds where that glacier monster once walked. Until the mountain snows thaw and fill my sluice, we need to carry buckets of water to rinse gold from the mud in this cradle. Get going.
That lie. Miners can't work that hard. I bet I'll find an ostrich egg nugget if I keep my eyes peeled and... Hey, let go of me, you walking parlor rug!
I told one of you bears yesterday that she's with me! Don't make me mad, or it's no more Mr. Nice Guy!
Are you crazy? You could kill me with that bow and knife!
Oh, pooh. That was only a 20-yard toss. I didn't even have to put a spin on it to curve round a tree or such.
Well, I'll thank you to let me deal with such minor annoyances by myself!
Oh, sure! Let the bears and wolves eat you! It don't make a whit of difference to me! This one's not like any other I ever met. Something more might come of this than I... No! Stop thinking foolishness! Keep your mind on why you're here! Hurry up with that water! We have gold dust to rinse!
You know what you can do with your gold dust, you won't.
Several weeks pass, and now we see a scene unknown to Scrooge at the time, but which his memory now fits into place.
Are you Soapy Slick, owner of this riverboat we're riding on to Dawson?
That's right. Can I help you, gents?
I own the Dexter Saloon in Nome. My partners and I would like to buy your old Dawson Saloon, since we heard you were thrown out of town. My pal here is a gambler from Denver, but he can handle your rowdy Yukon types. Like me, he was once a marshal in the Wild West.
Howdy. And my old friend here is a saloon owner and judge magistrate in Langtree, Texas. He's the sort of strict businessman we need in these parts.
Oops, sorry. Wasting a good drink is a hanging offense in Langtree, Texas, son. Huh?
Ow! Let me down! Easy, Judge. Let's get to know these people before you go hanging too many of them.
Oh, all right.
Running a saloon is a tough job in Dawson. Just one Scottish troublemaker cost me my saloon and sank a riverboat under me.
Well, we plan to hire the most famous dance hall gal in the Yukon, Glitter and Goldie.
We can't fail with her as a star attraction.
I'll hang the man who says otherwise.
Easy, Judge.
You ain't heard? She was kidnapped by the same man who ran me out of town.
The devil you say. Did you hear that, Bartholomew?
Please, Wyatt, I asked you not to call me that.
Want me to hang a bet? Just say the word.
You're Wyatt Earp, Pat Masterson, and hanging Judge Roy Bean.
Yes, sir. Big names are important in the saloon business. That's why we wanted the famous Glitter and Goldie.
But now what? She's been stolen away to parts unknown.
My heart grows oh so heavy with grief.
Scrooge won't stand a chance against the three most deadly lawmen in the Wild West. This is where I get my revenge. If you three rescued Goldie, it would make headlines in every newspaper in North America. You can't buy publicity that great.
By George, he's right.
What a sensational idea!
I once saw the deed to the claim where she's held. I'll draw you a map.
I'm so happy I may weep.
We'll crash in with blazing red-hot 6 guns.
It'll be the OK Corral of the Great White North.
Gentlemen, a toast to the all-star rescue of Glittering Goldie.
Stop. You'll make me hyperventilate.